Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Android app development for beginners. And in this video we will see how to use rating bars in our Android activity. Now rating bar you can use to rate some app or some website or anything which you want to rate. And here is the widget called rating bar which you can use. So you can drag and drop this rating bar in your activity and you will be able to use it. Now there are some properties you can change for this rating bar. First property you may be interested in is the number of stars you want to show. So once you double click on this rating bar, the first property comes here is the num stars, which is number of stars. For example, I want to rate out of 5 stars, so I will give the maximum number of stars. Then the initial rating of the star, for example, I want to show initial rating of 2 on my star bar or rating star bar. And the third property is the step size, how many steps you want to increase in your stars once you hover over it. And fourth is the property, I will leave it as default. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a large text box here and a button here, and I'm going to change the text of this button as submit. And now we are ready to write the code for this rating bar. We will create two methods, one which will listen on this star click event, or you can say the rating event, and one which will listen to the button click event. So I will go to the main activity.java file, and I will first of all declare these three variables, one for button, other for rating bar, and third for text box. So now we have declared our variables, and now we are going to write a method for the button or the listener for a rating bar. Okay, so we are going to create a public void method, public void listener for example rating bar. So we will create a listener for rating bar. Okay, we are not going to pass any argument in here, and inside this we will write the code. Okay, so first of all we will cast our rating bar itself. And same I will do for the text box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rating bar variable, which is this one, and I will call a set on rating change listener on it. Okay, so I will just take this rating b variable dot set on rating change listener. Okay, and in here we will create a new listener for it. So we will just write new on or on rating change listener, and then inside this method we can just call our text view, which is this one, dot set text, and in here we can just take this variable which was automatically created for us, which is rating, and display inside our text view. Okay, so we will convert this rating to the string, so I will just write string dot value of and then the rating, which is this variable. Okay, and this set rating bar change listener is now ready to use. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this method, which is listener for rating bar, and I will copy in my onCreate method. Okay, so I will just copy it and I will run my program now. So now my app is running. So for example, I changed the rating. For example, I change it to 4. You can see the rating changed to 4. I change the rating to 5. Rating changes to 5. Rating change to 2. You can see in the text box rating changes to 2. Right? So in this way you can prepare the listener for a rating bar change. Okay. Now we will use this button to collect the rating and display in the form of toast or message, right? So what we are going to do is we will just make another method which will be public void on button click listener. Okay, we are not going to pass any argument in it, and in here we will do the same, the casting of the rating bar. So rating bar name was rating B here, or I will copy the same code which I have written in the last function or method, and in the same way I will cast the button this time. Okay, so just I will cast the button. Now we will set the on-click listener for this button variable. So we will just use this button variable dot set on-click listener, and then we will create a new on-click listener, and inside this we will just create a toast or message for this. So toast dot make text, and by now you may have guessed what are the argument it takes, because in the last few videos I have been showing you how to use this. So first argument is the activity name dot this. Second argument is the text we want to display. So we are going to display the rating, right? So how to get the rating? You just need to just write string, which because we are going to convert this rating from string or from float or from integer to the string, right? Dot value of, and then we will take the rating variable, which is rating B dot get rating. Okay, there is a function which we can call to get the rating. Okay, now the third variable here is the toast dot length, short you can take, and dot show to show the message. Okay, once again I'm going to run this code, but first I need to copy this method to onCreate method. OnCreate method is here, so I will copy it, and now I'm going to rerun my application. Cancel and rerun the application, and now my application is running again. So I can change the rating like this. Rating is shown here also, and when we click the buttons, this submit button, you can see the rating in the form of message here, right? Rating 3, submit button clicked, and it's displayed in the form of message, right? Displayed in the form of message. Okay, So in this way you can use a rating bar in your Android activity. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye.